E minor. So we've done the E 100 times in previous videos. E. Take off your pointer finger and look at the chart behind me there. Remember, that's just looking at your guitar like this, right? E minor is the 2nd fret, the 5th string, the 4th string, the A string, the E, A, and the D string, E, A, D, 2nd fret, 2nd fret. E minor. Get in the habit of trying it with these 2 fingers too, the middle and the ring finger. And that'll come in handy when you get into doing some other stuff down the road. But that's just the proper way of doing it. If it's easier to do different strings, go ahead. But it's best to learn this way because it's just more common. And that'll come in handy later down the road if you're trying to play along with somebody and you kind of, oh, where are they at? Where are they at? You'll see that that's what they're doing. Kind of all makes sense later on. But E minor, I like Chris Ledoux. Well, let's see, Black Crows. That ain't quite right, but anyways, E minor. It's just a really cool. But I'm showing you this because we just talked a little bit about Metallica. I want you to try to do that A minor that we just did. A minor and E minor. A minor to E minor. And that's fade to black. E minor, A minor, to a C, to the G, and E minor. And it's got, if you notice, sometimes you can play it where you're not like strumming the whole thing. You can just kind of hit the top if you're willing to get like a meaty kind of rock kind of a sound out of it. Or just strum it full if you're doing like a been to the desert on a horse with no name. Minor. So there's different ways, you know, and that'll come with time. But right now it's focused on just playing that full. But I wanted to just show you some of that other stuff to show you what it's a versatile chord. And we just talked a little bit about Metallica's Fade to Black. E minor. It's got that really cool chord to crunch into the other stuff that comes along down the road, which we're getting to. Keep having fun, my friends. Let me know how we're doing. Shoot me a message sometime and let me know what you want to know and what questions you might have. And because I'm all over the place here now. I'm starting to have more fun with you guys as we're learning. We got to talk about some 7th chords and a couple others, and then we can get into more fun. Let me know. Have fun.